Howdy, folks. It's Donal Ward McCarthy here with 311 Realty Group, bringing you your update for Toronto GTA on this casual Saturday that I happen to be doing this in June. Beautiful, beautiful summer weather coming our way. Anyway, so I want to just jump into what's going on. If you've been watching the last couple of months, we've been predicting a possible slowdown in the market, and we're going to look at some of the stats and graphs showing and correlating with our predictions earlier on. Anyways, so jumping into it, look, we can look at the Trend Market Watch report, which was released just on June 3rd there. And when you look at the figures based on, when COVID hit last year, March and April and May, it's really not, in my opinion, it is not the wisest to be looking at the supply, the demand, the issues that were occurring in the market back then. So what I wanted to do was kind of look at, I pulled the numbers for versus last month. I think that's more wise in terms of determining is our market slowing down from a perspective of supply and demand, and of course our prices. So yes, I'll as always, these reports are down below us here in the link that you can download if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're getting the email, we'll have the link as well to those. So what I wanted to look at more closely were the housing market charts. So number one here is sales. Now, sales is an indicator of demand. So as you can see here, the demand this year has just outstripped other years. And month to month, it just went from January, stellar increase in February, almost 50% each month increase in March. And then, of course, we started to see that demand. We were expecting that demand to come down because supply was not a problem. So as predicted back in March, we said that demand would drop off and sales would drop off. And as you can see here, the sales indeed have dropped off. And I just did the numbers from month to month, from this month to this month. The demand has dropped by 20%, or 19.2%, so roughly 20%. The next graph shows our new listings. So this is our supply in the marketplace. And again, as predicted back in March, we said that, our supply, if that remained high, indeed, and the demand started to decrease, as we just spoke about, then prices would likely drop. But what we've seen happen is actually the new listings have dropped. Still very high supply on the market. But from this month to this month, our supply dropped, the numbers here, dropped 11%. So that's actually keeping our prices in check. And when we go and look at the prices, the average resale home price in the GTA/Toronto, you can see indeed that's what's happened. In fact, last month we had a slight increase. There was an increase of 5% from April to May. So why did that increase slightly? Well, again, like I say, our supply is actually dwindling now. It's dropping a bit. Still high, but it's dropping a bit. So it's keeping that price in check. If, as we predicted in March, if we said if the supply remained high like it was in March, if we saw these bars remaining high, we would likely have seen a decrease or slight deflation in the price here. Still record high prices, nonetheless. But so there you have it. So again, this month we've had slight price increase month over month. We've had a decrease in supply by 11% and a decrease in the demand by 19.2%. Where this is going to go, again, as we said last month, and as Trevor saying as well too, the lack of immigration into our market right now is causing that buyer pool to decrease and deflate and decrease. So that's probably why we're going to see, if supply remains high, we're going to see some either stagnation as we're getting right now, or even some price deflation. There you have it, folks. Still a great time for sellers, still record high prices, but there are now opportunities for buyers out there, which is great because we are seeing this slowdown. So reach out to us if you need anything. It's Donal Ward McCarthy here with 311 Realty Group. Thanks so much for your time as always. Enjoy this beautiful summer and stay safe. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.